Hi, this is Steve Finn from Dr. Finn's Games, and I'm here to teach you how to play Starry Eyed, which is one of the 8 games in Dr. Finn's book of two-player strategy and word games coming to Kickstarter in late February of 2026. Like each game in the book, this game consists of just one sheet of paper. All you need is 1 or 2 pencils, and no other components are required. Each game can be played in the book, or you can cut out the sheet to play it. For those so inclined, you can also laminate each sheet for endless replayability. With this book, I wanted to give you quick, interesting, and portable two-player gaming experiences that you can basically play anywhere, on a plane, in a cafe, or at home. In Starry Eyed, you're charting the night sky by placing celestial objects into a shared grid. Your goal is to score the most points by the end of the game using scoring cards and one secret scoring condition that only you know. To set up the game, players sit on opposite sides of the game sheet. Each player secretly chooses one of the 5 celestial objects moon, star, planet, comet, or asteroids as their hidden scoring condition. To do this, you cut and fold the corner on your side of the game sheet and then circle your object on the back side of it, then fold it back. Do not show your chosen object to your opponent. The game is played over 5 rounds. Each round has 3 steps. First, determine the tile to be used. Second, place that tile into the grid. Third, choose a scoring card. The first player each round is determined by the turn arrow on the board. The first player completes all 3 steps, then the second player completes all 3 steps. Each round there are 2 tiles available. On the count of 3, both players throw either 1 or 2 fingers. If both players throw the same number, the first player must use the tile under the equal sign. If the numbers are different, the first player must use the tile under the not equal sign. When it's the second player's turn, they will use the remaining tile in the row. For example, in round 1, if both players throw 1 finger, because the numbers match, the first player will use the tile under the equal sign. The second player would then use the other tile. There's a special rule in the final round. In the 5th and final round, there are no fingers throws. The players take their turns choosing one of the single icon tiles and placing it into the grid. After using a tile, cross it off from the supply. Continue alternating taking turns until the grid is completely full. After a player completes step 1, in which the tile to be used is determined, they must use that tile by placing it onto the board, or to be more precise, by drawing the icons from the tile into the grid. The first tile of the game may be placed anywhere in the grid. Every tile after that must be placed orthogonally adjacent to at least one tile already in the grid. To place a tile, you draw the exact icons shown on the tile into the grid spaces. Tiles may not be rotated or flipped. They must be drawn exactly as shown. For example, player 1 could place the tile as shown here. After placing your tile, choose one of the 8 scoring cards at the bottom of the board. Circle that card's letter. Once a card is chosen by one player, the other player crosses it out on their side of the board and they cannot use it. Both players may not choose the same scoring card. This step is skipped in the 5th round since all 8 scoring cards will have been claimed. After the grid is completely filled, scoring begins. Players score all 4 of their scoring cards first, and then they reveal their hidden scoring condition and score it. Each scoring card awards points based on specific patterns in the grid. Scoring cards may score multiple times if their pattern appears more than once. Each icon, however, can only be used once per scoring card, but it can be reused for different scoring cards. Scoring card A. Score 4 points per each row in which the same object appears in 3 adjacent spaces. Card B. Score 4 points per each column in which the same object appears in 3 adjacent spaces. Card C. Score 3 points for each square of 4 icons in which there is a pair of the same icons adjacent to another pair of matching icons. Card D. Score 3 points for each square of 4 icons in which there are 4 different icons. Card E. Score 2 points for each occurrence of 2 of the same object separated by one other object in a row. Card F, score 2 points for each occurrence of two of the same object separated by one other object in a column. Card G, when you choose this scoring card, you must also choose one of the 5 objects. Score points based on how many times that object occurs inside the 12 inner grid spaces. Score more points for fewer occurrences of that object. Card H, when you choose this scoring card, you must also choose one of the 5 objects. Score points based on how many times that object occurs inside the 16 outer grid spaces. Score more points for fewer occurrences. Finally, you would reveal your hidden scoring object, and you score 2 points per object in the largest connected group. And this includes diagonal connections of your secret object chosen at the start of the game. Your final score is the total of all 4 scoring cards plus your hidden scoring condition. The player with the highest total wins, and if there's a tie, the player with the single highest scoring card or hidden condition wins. And that's how you play Starry Eyed. If you're watching this in February of 2026, keep a lookout for the Kickstarter campaign that will launch on February 23rd. If you are watching this after the Kickstarter campaign, the book should be available on Amazon starting in April of 2026.